Hello math learners, so for today's video, we are going to proceed in lesson 5 in Mathematics 8, and that is all about the Cartesian coordinate system or Cartesian plane. So let us start. So, lesson objectives. So number 1 is identifying parts of a coordinates, identifying 4 quadrants, and plotting points in the Cartesian plane. So these are the 3 objectives that are. So, Cartesian coordinate system or technique, we have a technical term. So, the Cartesian coordinates, when we say that, a method of locating a point by pairs of numbers denoting by a distance from two fixed points. Bawa, in this kind of Cartesian planes, bawa, if we are going to find 3, so that is the locating, ibig denoting. Bawa, this is 3 and this is 1. That is already a Cartesian coordinate. Next one. Cartesian plane is a coordinate plane. It is a plane that uses a specified point as an origin, some length as a unit of distance, and two perpendicular lines intersecting at the origin indicating positive and negative direction. This is the Cartesian plane. Yan. Basta ganyan yan. Mamaya yan natin yung pinaka-picture. Coordinates a pair of numbers that identifies a specific points on the coordinate plane. So, we have parts of coordinates. So, abscissa, this is an x-axis in other words. So, the distance of the certain points in a plane of two axes from the vertical y-axis, which is measured on the line parallel the horizontal x-axis. It is also known as the x-coordinate or x-axis. So, when you say ordinate, it is the opposite of abscissa, such as the ordinate that also called the x-axis. This is the second element in coordinate. So, origin, it is an intersection between where the x-axis and y-axis of the Cartesian coordinate system in a plane. It has the coordinates 0, 0, while in three-dimensional space, it has the coordinates 0, 0, 0. This is their x, y, and okay. Two different laws of a Cartesian coordinate system. In 2D, ito yung 2D nyo. This is your x-axis and this is your y. So, this is your first quadrant, your second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Now, this is xy. 3D ito. So, ito yung first, ito yung second, yung third nandito yung natakpan, ito yung fourth. Siyempre dito na sa likod yung 5th, 6th, 7, and 8. Maraming quadrant. X, Y, Z. Next. Quadrants of Cartesian coordinate system. So here, quadrant 1, positive direction. This is a negative positive direction. Ano pa basahan natin? Yung, ano po natin yan? Yung X, Y. X is always first to Y. This is your x-axis. So, X, Y. Positives. Ito, your X is negative, but your Y is positive. Next one, the X is negative, and also the Y. Next one, here, we have positive X and negative Y. Yun lang. Basihan nyo, ito, yung x's nyo positive, yung y nyo negative. Ito paras negative. It's area. Plotting points in Cartesian coordinate system. Example, we have negative 3 and 2. This is your x and your y. Okay? This belongs to second quadrant. Kasi nga sa second quadrant, your x is negative and your y is positive. Steps, so identify their x-axis and y-axis. Find them on the Cartesian plane. Create an imaginary line from their directions. Then their corner will be the points of the coordinates. Like this. Oh. Your 2 is your y. So, yan. Positive siya. Yung negative 3, ito. So, ngayon, gagawa kayo ng imaginary line. Then, yung intersection nun, ito yun na yung coordinate. Yung point of coordinate. Let's say, if we are going to find another one, is, let's say, wait. Okay, so yan. Ngayon, number 1 is this. First example, we are going to find the coordinates of 4 and negative 3. So, nasa mo na yung 4 nyo? Your x is 4 and your 3 is y. Okay, yung 4 nyo, saan nyo makita? Ito. Yung negative 3 sa baba. So, ngayon, gagawa kayo ng imaginary line. Then, yung intersection nyo, yun ang points nyo. So, this is 4 and negative 3. Next one is 2 and 1. Nasaan yung 2? Ito. Nasaan yung 1? Ito. Ayan ha. Tapos, okay. So, ayan. Ito na, let us imagine this is a straight. So, ito yung ano nyo, point nyo. Ito na yung point nyo. So, what do we call this? So, we have 2 and positive 1. O, diba? Next one, negative 3 and negative 3. So, this is already belong to third quadrant. So, again, this is your x and y. Huwag pala kayo malilito, no? Kapag ganito, negative 3 and negative, hanapin negative 3 dito. Ito. Kasi negative 3 sa y. Ito. Oh. Para na nga lang kayo nakabuo ng squares dito, eh. So, now, ito na yung negative 3 and also your negative 3. Diba? Ang saya. Ganyan na paghahanap ng points. No? Pero kung bihasa na kayo, teka lang. If you are going to find them without using an imaginary line, halimbawa ito. Yung 4, 3, yung 4 and negative 3, oh, simply lagay nyo lang dito. Ito na yun, di ba? Yung 2 and 1, oh, kung biyasa na kayo. Pero kung hindi pa, gamitin na ito. Imaginary line. Ganun lang. Now, next, baba na tayo. Okay. René Descartes, it reads as Descartes, not Descartes. The spelling is Descartes, but it reads as Descartes. René Descartes, who is René Descartes? It is a French philosopher, mathematician, and scientist who invented analytic geometry, linking the previously separate fields of geometry and algebra. So, how did Descartes invent the coordinate system? So, one day, Descartes noticed a fly crawling around ground on the ceiling. When he go out of bed, Descartes wrote down what he had discovered. Then he tried describing the positions of points the same way he described the position of the head. Now, Descartes had invented the coordinate plane. Oh, sisihin nyo yung yung palipat-lipat. I think, yung iba kasi sabi nila spiders na the web. Kasalanan to ng insekto. Bakit na-invento ni René Descartes ang coordinate plane na magagamit natin for the following years, for the further years in our study life, especially sa calculus. Patay mo. Kasalanan mo to. Charot. Okay. Now, this is your activity. So, plot the given points coordinates on the Cartesian coordinate system or CCS. O, negative 4 and 3. Asan yun? Ito. Okay. Second one, negative 7 and 1. Kaya lang, hindi nyo ma-reach out dito. O, paano pag ganito? Negative 4 and 0. Ano yung x nyo? Negative 4. Nasa yung negative 4? Ito. Nasaan yung 0? Ito. O, edi dyan lang. Hindi nyo pupuntahan yung 0, ha? Ano pa? Paano kapag baliktad? 0 nyo ay x. O, 0. O, nasa yung negative 5. So, di na siya ma-reach out. So, let us imagine this is negative 5. How about 6, 0? 6, 0. 6 ang ano nyo. Dito lang yun. Pa. Yun lang. So, yun lang yung technique ko. So, next now, that's all. So, yun. Tapos na. So, I hope na meron kayo natutunan today. So, yun. Ma-apply nyo pa yan sa iba pang lessons natin ngayong grade 8. So, thanks for watching. Bye-bye!